Bueno. Pollo. Manus. No mames, güey. Se me borró mi avance. Ah, no. Vamos a darle cañita ahí. Ah, llegó el Yeti, carajo. A ver, ¿cómo era que el pedo se me olvidó?
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant. And hunting Plumber looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits, and put a generous price on his head. Plumber rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape. And that's where I thought I'd find him.
Okay. Uy. Ya se me olvidaron los controles, carajo.
It makes me nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you be nervous? No one has the cojones to come after us. As long as you don't light up a cigar, we're fine.
Besides, George is up there on the rocks with that rifle of his. Nothing gets past him.
¿Cómo se veía, güey? Ah, es por acá.
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men, but Samuel Colt made them equal.
Viejo, ya se me olvidó cómo está el pedo. Hola, Marcos. Buenas, viejos. Ah, mírate el pollo aquí. Muere pollo.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in 48.
Puede disparar a la
Unfortunately,
dinamita en el aire.
prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches.
Uy, uy, uy.
This is our gold now.
¿Dónde están, viejo? No los veo. Ay, cabrón. No los veo, viejo.
Put that moron out of here.
¡Ay! Me cepillan, señores. Uy, ahí evadí un balazo y no sé cómo lo hice.
Do you know who we are?
Madre mía. ¿Cómo madre está esto, viejo?
Plumber wants that asshole dead.
No tengo idea qué hacer.
You can't beat the innocents.
No los veo.
This is our gold now.
Puta madre.
Put that moron out of his misery.
¿Dónde están? Puta, no, me dirán ciego, no los veo, viejo.
Do you know who we are?
Uno está aquí abajo. Aquí está.
Kill him!
There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments.
You must be about out of bullets.
Es el otro.
Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings.
I will drop you down a mine shaft.
Charlie Crow, the blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable.
Queda otro, pero no lo
I
veo.
do not deserve to die like
Sam and
this.
Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's sons. Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Stealing and thieving and murdering their neighbors.
Encuentra la entrada a la mina.
I think I'm waiting.
¡Uy, Dios! Me mató, viejo. Ando oxidado, ya tenía una semana creo que lo dejamos tomar.
You can't beat the innocents. This stuff down
Ando súper oxidado, viejo.
that moron out of his misery. Do you know who we are?
Madre mía.
Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam.
This is our gold now.
Hoy estoy fallando todo,
Come on out, you yellow.
If Daddy had lived to see Alfred Nobel's explosive invention, my guess is he would have told Samuel Colt to kiss his ass.
God damn, that was loud.
Carajo, viejo, no, no,
What's that
no,
asshole dead?
Ahí ya sé qué voy a hacer.
Hit the dirt!
Dangerous, desperate individual. Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other.
Do you know who we are?
He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach. I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. They must have thought I was touched. Or had some kind of death wish. Seeing as there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere.
Watch out for the goddamn gunpowder! Get out here!
One stray bullet, one stray spark, and I'd be blown to hell and gone. Did I have any second thoughts about what I was doing?
Time!
No.
Let's do this! Boom! My ears are ringing.
I thought I was some kind of hero.
Come on out, you yellow bastard!
Ay, cabrón.
Time to die!
Ok. Cepillado.
I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny. But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense. It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
This sumbitch is loco! How you like that? I'm putting you down! Come out, you yellow bastard! You're done. Me and you!
¿A dónde está? Aquí está arriba, güey.
Show yourself, coward!
Ay, carajo.
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it.
Get around it!
Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell.
Ok. Ok. Hola, web.
You yellow bastard!
That's it for you.
A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
Uy.
You ain't beefing me. You can't hide forever. I do not deserve to die like this. I will drop you down a mine shaft.
Ay, no estoy bien, güey, por acá abajo. Carajo, me estoy yendo por otro
Time to
camino.
blow your shit up.
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked. I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come.
Ok. Buenas a todos, Marcos, Yeti, Almanus, Alopet.
With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at.
Run, but you can't hide.
All it takes is one tiny spark.
Ah,
and
no
boom.
debo disparar nada, viejo. No debo disparar nada.
Thank you.
Bueno, voy a hacer... Ay, no, ya no
Time to
puedo.
blow your shit up.
¡No!
As a boy, I always loved the 4th of
¿Y con
July.
cuál se hace la cámara lenta? Ya no me acuerdo.
Take that asshole out! You'll die!
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube.
Oh, Dios mío. Eso de evadir esa bala... No, nunca se me dio, Ay, carajo, otra muerte, viejo.
I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane.
Ay, otra muerte, viejo.
It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous
Ay, me está
plan
matando
before I
como
even
nunca,
tried it.
viejo.
Instead, I spotted a ladder, a way into the mine from the opposite
Oh,
side.
voy a repetir todo. Ah, no, por aquí.
It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me. Climbing down that ladder required some caution,
Ah, o sea que al final sí te mueres
because
por
even
esos,
though I
por
had a
esos
younger
lados.
man's reflexes, no
O sea,
man can dodge a
él decía,
damn
él
bullet
está
while
narrando que
climbing
si se iba
down a
por donde me
rickety
fui, al
ladder.
final se moría, ¿no?
I needed to make a leap of faith, which ain't easy when you're suspended between heaven and hell.
Y aquí como chingado voy a llegar, aquí no voy a llegar, viejo. ¿Aquí cómo llego? Hola, Andrés. No, viejo, aquí no voy a llegar. Aquí no voy a llegar ni de loco.
I was determined not to give up, however. As Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water.
Ok.
I do not deserve to die like this!
But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder.
Hola, pollito.
I wanted to use the element of surprise. Plus, I figured I could use the exercise. I was warmed up already, so what
O
the
sea que
hell?
les voy a caer por la espalda, ¿no? O sea, en teoría les voy a caer por la espalda.
Plummer was a mad dog killer.
Ay, hijo de
And the people of Nevada City deserved better.
Nevada City? Well, I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
Aquí viene un boss. Hombre de la ley. Henry Plummer.
Boom! Well, this day is just getting worse and worse for you, ain't it?
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was gonna take some doing.
You can shoot, but can you aim? You want some more?
Hijo de puta, güey.
You ain't taking me! Damn it! I need some help here! Just join the circus! Come on, boys! Take this cocksucker out!
Viene gente.
Kill him already!
Assholes who can't shoot! That's right. Run!
¿Dónde está, viejo? ¿Ya me lo cargué? No, no me lo he cargado.
Gonna blow you into next week, boy! Ah! Keep pissing me off! See what it gets you! I can
Está
shoot
pequeño
too!
bastardo. Ya se ven sus amistades. Viejo banquito.
This is gonna hurt! I'm going all medieval on your ass!
Mames, mucha dinamita, viejo.
You see that? No blood money for you today! Show off!
Esta madre, me mataron. Órale, pro.
They're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up!
You must be about out of bullets.
You are really chapping my ass! You ain't taking me! Gonna blow!
So that's how Henry Plummer
Lo
died.
maté ya de un tiro.
Him and his crew were
Bueno,
worth their
bro,
weight in gold.
creo que sí está para PC.
And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
Ok. A la primera. Ah, mira, ya te están diciendo, pro, dónde está el juego.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
No,
Well, I
fíjate que a mí
heard
me lo
word he
recomendaron
was in
el
Kansas
pollo
with
y
John
ellos,
Wesley
Y
Hardin.
la verdad que
So that's where I went.
va bastante bien.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as
De
fast
hecho,
as the devil himself.
creo que ya lo vamos a acabar, ¿eh? Porque este juego es cortito y el primer capítulo lo dimos 2 horas y media, creo.
Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself.
A ver.
I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different.
Did you see that?
I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
I thought the Texas Rangers got heart.
Ah, me pasé de tonto, viejo. Me pasé de tonto ahí.
What the heck just happened?
There he is! Got him!
Shoot him! Shoot him!
Viejo, mi arma no la tengo, ¿eh?
God damn him! Can't get a good shot at him.
Ahí escondido, sí. Son 7 capítulos, voy en el 4. Pollo chismoso, dijiste que era rápido este juego, güey. Vamos a ir a lo grande, eh. Creo que está la
I thought
escopeta,
the
viejo.
Texas Rangers got heart.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe.
No, 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 no. Yo quiero esta.
Put some holes in him!
Hola, hijos de puta, ¿dónde están? ¿Dónde estás? Aquí está tu sucia cara. Aquí estás. Ven acá. Más para abajo.
I'm putting you down! You're dead!
It was cold and a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres.
A ver, aquí podía cambiar el arma con alguien, ¿no? Revuelve el rápido. Ah, este es el bueno. Este es el bueno. Hola, pájaro.
To the very same saloon we're sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and
Es un duelo ahora, ¿no?
wait,
So
I'm
Ringo,
jumping
no?
the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. Fathers and husbands, brothers and sons, men with families who cared about them. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
Ah, mira, no se mueren las vacas.
Shoot that son of a bitch!
Uy,
Shoot him! Shoot him! God damn him!
mierda.
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew.
Crazy bastard!
As most of them were wanted as well.
Esto por querer matar al ganado, viejo.
Can't get a good shot at it.
I figured Hardin was here somewhere, but to get to him, I'd have to get past his gun hands. And that was easier said than done, as most of them were as foolish and full of bravado as I was. I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friends.
Ah, es
Hardin's
una
boys
pistola de doble
apparently didn't
cañón
want me to reach the bull's
para
head.
ataque cercano.
Some were hightailing it into town
no
to
me
inform
sirve.
their jefe of my unwelcomed presence.
Oh, he's hurt now!
Brother, I'm gonna...
You bastard!
Ok. Dice, bueno, dale juego a la mano sola, lejito. Hoy veniste al tiroteo aquí, hermano,
Tell Hardin someone's coming for him!
¿Dónde están?
Stop that son of a bitch!
¿Cómo
Let the
insultan,
boys
hijo?
know we got another law dog.
No los veo, hijo. Ah, es una escopeta, no. Nada de esto. Uy,
Dead man!
está viejo y es como tiene una puntería que no falla nada,
I'm gonna...
Cagar bolitas tú. Allá había el otro.
You can't hide from me!
¿Dónde está?
I wondered if Bob was among them.
Ok. ¿Y ahora para dónde es el jale?
And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better.
Para acá.
Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers. Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story.
There he is!
Me volteé a ver tantito la pantalla y aparecí ya me están cepillando todo. Mira desde dónde me pega este.
I'm done with you. He'll kill us all.
I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
No ando nada fino, viejo, ¿eh? No ando nada fino.
God damn it.
Ok, ya lo vi.
Time to die.
¿Dónde está el otro viejo? Ah, ya lo vi. Corredor.
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon.
Son todos, ¿no? Sí.
Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me.
Kill them all! Time for cover!
In fact, I felt a certain hostility.
Ay, Dios, son muchos tiros, viejo. Es mucho ganquillo aquí.
You bastard! Cover your head!
Okay, now you're really pissing me off.
¿De dónde me dispara, viejo?
Die!
¿Dónde estás?
Come on out, you yellow bastard!
Creo que queda uno nada más, ¿eh? No lo veo. ¿Dónde está? Ya lo vi.
That's deep!
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley
Listo.
were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West. I felt a bolt of adrenaline, or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
¿Qué chingado? ¿Por qué no? ¿Por qué no dispara?
He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
¿Cómo era el tema de la mano? Dispara. ¡Ay, qué horror, viejo! ¡Qué horror de duelos! ¡Qué asco dan estos duelos! Te los digo en serio, viejo. ¡Qué porquería, de verdad! Puta madre, no puede ser, viejo. Uy. A mí me parece que esto es lo más jodido de este juego, viejo. Los duelos son asquerosos, viejo.
That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And
Okay, creo que ya lo maté.
he was at my mercy.
Okay.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless Avenger took his life. Shot him in the back in a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben?
Nada todavía. Cuando escuche el latido,
Thank you, darling.
Cuando
Yeah,
escuche el
some say
latido, ok.
revenge is a dish best
Muy bien.
served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, did you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
Episodio 5, ¿y
Yes,
cuántos
I
son?
did,
¿Dijiste,
yeah.
pollo? ¿12?
I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation.
Como 7. Ah, bueno, ya vamos a acabar. Voy a seguir a ver hasta dónde llego.
A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven. Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death.
Ah, no mames, está cabrón eso que contó el vato, ¿eh? Está cabrón.
Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move. He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him.
Encuentra el escondite renegado. A ver, ¿para dónde es? Dice que es por ahí, pero mejor voy por acá. Un gorrito. Nuevo nivel, dice, a ver. Dice, lanza, emite y dispara unos bonitos fuegos artificiales. Pasa. Pistas sobre enemigos detrás de ti. Detecta enemigos fuera de tu campo de visión durante la concentración. Pues esta. Estamos yendo a distancia. Ok.
They saw me before I saw them. And it crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting has started, there was no backing down.
Ok.
It was rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas, and that's why they had retreated there.
Puta, no puede ser que falle el tiro. Otro tiro. Pero esa pacha que es inmortal o qué, viejo. Ese nivel cuando suena se empieza a contar que estuvo con dos cosas. Oye, ¿por qué no le hizo daño? Carajo, viejo, ando oxidadísimo. Lo bueno es que son apaches
I
y no saben
admit to
tirar,
having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of those.
¿Dónde? Va. ¡Uy, quebré!
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout.
Ok, tiros a la cabeza bien. Se escondió, pero me lo cepillé igual. Falta uno, ¿dónde está? Ok, perfecto. Bien.
A deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness.
Uy, puta madre. Viejo, salen de la nada y no puedo. Acá abajo hay uno.
See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit. They had torches on the wall.
Puta, no le pego ninguno. Oye, o es mi imaginación o hacen más daño estos desgraciados, güey. No sé si tenga algo que ver, pero puta, me hace más daño ahora, viejo. hay algo,
How big was this cave?
Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars.
Ok.
They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
Carajo, viejo.
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
Puta, acaban de salir un madral. Finísimo, Aquí finísimo. Aquí refinísimo. No me va a tocar. Ah, es que los puñetas me disparan con escopeta, viejo.
How come you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to 2 Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well, I pursued him into the Cave of Death.
No sé por qué presiento, pero aquí va a haber pelea. Vamos.
I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows. And I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart. And if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me. As his story unfolded in my mind,
you will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow if the eye had no tears.
He said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes. And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines. They couldn't stop me, though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk.
Hay otro imbécil aquí que está.
I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. but suddenly one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle.
Que voy a pelear con el Kraken.
I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever. Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice, overlooking a thundering whitewater river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back. I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo's right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened to me. There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady.
Estoy persiguiendo al jefe de la tribu, ¿no? Uf, la madre viejo. Hizo mucho daño. Dijo, ¿por qué no le hago daño a este? Ah, creo que es una piedra, viejo. Qué tarado. A ver. Voy de nuevo en el nivel. Ejecuta enemigos cercanos. Dispara a la cabeza sin apuntar. Si mantienes pulsado RB. A ver, dice. Ejecuta enemigos cercanos. Dispara a la cabeza sin apuntar si mantienes pulsado RB. Consumirás toda la concentración, pero marcarás a los enemigos en la zona para ejecutarles. Ah, mira. Hola, Null.
I had a steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounding me.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding?
Hey,
Sobrevive
I
a la
believe you.
emboscada.
Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them.
Uy, 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 uy. ¡Qué puta! Madre mía, ¿de dónde salió este? Madre, tiene un montón. Ah, Dios, no, me van a cepillar.
And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not seen before. I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me. But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air.
En serio, estoy persiguiendo un perro.
Never did find him. And never did collect my goddamn bounty. Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be
Con
something
ese
you're
nivel,
not.
Jack, don't be
en ese
starting
nivel
trouble.
cuando Silas empieza a contar que estuvo
No,
con
he's
dos
right.
esposas,
They
ve a
do
su
tend
derecha
to
y cuando ve un agujero,
Did
métase.
they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
A ver, tú me dices dónde.
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
Episodio 6. Parece ser que es el penúltimo, quizás.
Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right.
I did my best, sir. We all did. It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob two banks at the same time. Two banks on the same damn street. Story was Bob Dalton's girl was always writing him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeeville just to shut her up.
Right. It's always the woman's fault.
Just getting started.
Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property. Their first mistake was pulling a job in their own damn hometown. The boys grew up in Coffeeville, so everybody knew them. The bank teller tricked them, telling them the time lock on the safe wouldn't open till 9:30. Well, that gave the locals enough time to prepare an ambush for those sons of bitches.
Ah, hay que entrar.
Hey, we got us a hero.
What's holes in him?
No, creo que ese es el bueno, ¿verdad? El Ranger. Uy, no, el bueno era el otro, viejo. Este. No, es este. Este es el bueno.
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently. First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months, and now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. This man had no intention of letting the Daltons slip away. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait the son of a
Pues
bitches
aquí está
out.
la fiesta
This
abajo,
bounty
viejo.
hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns. went in there alone to confront those criminals. One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank.
A ver, te aseguro que
Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting.
sorprenda a Dalton por el tejado.
From above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there.
Por aquí, ¿no? Hola, Sergio, buenas.
A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did. It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
Verga, no voy a llegar, viejo. Así llegué.
We've got company!
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Like Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
¿Y ahora? ¿Quién lo maté? Captura a los Dalton. Ah, para abajo. Uy, pero ¿para dónde? Ah, acá.
Is that Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch! You're a goner!
Ok. Tengo nivel nuevo, ¿no? No.
Did that asshole just kill Red? Over there!
Puta, me mató, viejo. ¿Has probado el Blood West? Creo que no.
Over there! You see that?
That's Silas Greaves!
What the hell?
Blam! Blam! He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons.
Cepillados todos.
His name
Listo.
was Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened.
Ah, y vas a
It was
repetir
early
todo.
evening, not high noon. I was late to the party and Coffeyville was already up in arms. The Daltons blew up a safe and were all set to hightail it out of there. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
El líder, el amante, el perdedor. Ok.
I had been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless.
In for the kill!
And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeyville.
Ain't bothered me none.
¿Dónde es? ¿Dónde es? ¿Dónde es? Es por acá.
Boy, you are shit out of luck. Hey, we got us an eater. Put some holes in them.
Those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions. I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's
Ay,
house?
Dios, me metí en un lugar que no debí.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those 2 families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once.
Es que no los distingo, viejo.
Shoot him down! They ain't getting away with this! Come on! Kill! We gotta get out of here!
I think they know who we are!
Hey, stupid! How damn was this? I ain't backing down! Right here!
Jue puta, cuánto daño hace ese imbécil.
There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeyville that day. But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
We got company! This plan cannot fail!
Estás cabrón.
Come out!
Ok. Ok. Me los cargué, Me los cargué. ¿Y ahora dónde está? Persigue a los... Carajo. Persigue a los Dalton. ¿A dónde? ¿Al nuevo nivel?
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least 2 of them to escape. The 3rd brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work.
Ok. Vamos a ver cómo está el jale aquí. va a haber tiroteo
It was
aquí.
Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Greaves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers. And I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
I'm gonna tear you apart. Blow your damn head clean off! God damn, that was loud. I'm gonna plant you where you stand.
Vamos, 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 que si lo mata. Ahí está.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
A ver,
Well,
manda...
Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him?
A ver, manda el clip ahí al grupo de WhatsApp. A ver,
But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
¿Y quién ganó al juego del año?
We'll get those suckers.
It took me a couple of days to track the Daltons down.
They can't get away with this.
And in that time, a whole posse of local vigilantes offered to lend a hand.
We'll track him to the ends of the earth.
They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed into those swamps, it was like I had my own private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
Matan acá arriba, viejo. Creo que tengo que ir en sigilo. Bien, ahí lo checo ahorita que acabemos. Según Pollito, creo que ya este juego ya no va, ya no tarda mucho. Hijo, esto es dinamita, ¿eh?
It was early fall, right? Beautiful time of year. At least you had the weather on your side.
Not by my recollection. It was damp and foggy as hell.
Viejo, es que ni siquiera me... Ahora sí, en esta misión ya no me manda... Ya no me da marcador ni nada. Voy a ciegas totalmente.
It was tough to stay on a true course, so we kept an eye out for landmarks.
Ah, ahí están las bandas, ok.
It was autumn. The maple trees were in full color, red as blood. The rains that year were torrential, so the whole area was flooded.
Ah,
The vigilantes had spread out wide, and pretty soon I couldn't see anybody.
ahí no es. Parece que es aquí, ¿eh? Están las cintas.
Bury them in the swamp. Plant them where they stand.
Except for some bitches ahead of me wanting to do me harm. So I had to face them alone. I wondered why my compatriots didn't come running when they heard the shots.
Ok. Pinos, pinos. Es por acá.
So did you find the Daltons?
Not yet, but I did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends.
Okay.
The boys had established quite a reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff to their cause.
You can't hide from dynamite. You ain't seen the likes of me. I'm blowing your ass up. I'm gonna blow your damn head off. Just kill him for Christ's sake!
Point being, I was under serious attack.
Where'd you learn that? I'm gonna cut you too!
Uy, viejo, uy. Uf. Uy, está difícil.
My damn eardrums!
You ain't beating me, boy!
Can't do that!
Okay.
Get ready to die! Death is coming for you! Got to cover! I'll blow you right out of there!
Dejar que vengan aquí a mi zona de pelea. Tú primero. Tienen que asomarse, Se tienen... ¡Uy! Viene la dinamita, güey. ¿Dónde está? ¡Uy!
You ready for a belly full of buckshot?
Escondido acá el puñetero. Vamos por otro lado. Ahora te lo pollito, dame chance.
Death is coming for you. You calm down the thunder.
Okay.
I'm gonna blow your damn head.
And my reinforcements was nowhere to be seen. Point being, I was under serious attack.
Encuentra los Dalton. Bueno, esto ya lo brinqué, ¿no?
Bury him in the swamp.
¿Dónde están, viejo? Fino, Tiro a la cabeza, viejo. Ok. Ok, creo que ya está. Creo que ya la brincamos, vamos.
But luckily, a barn materialized as if right before my eyes. I scrambled up top to get a better view.
Y que hay una mejora de escopeta que consiste en que cada vez que la usa la suerte de la chance de ralentizar el tiempo. ¡Ah! Retroceso 25%. Uy, me fui con una build de tiro a distancia, viejo. Qué loco. A ver, ¿por dónde salió la choza? Vi, dijo, salió una choza y no sé qué. Ah, por aquí.
But just ended up falling inside.
So, how did you get out?
The barn doors was open. About right then, I saw some suspicious characters running for the bushes. Of course, I followed them. But that goddamn swamp was like a goddamn maze, and pretty soon I had no goddamn idea where I was. Steve?
What?
So I just started walking, and pretty soon...
No mames, ¿qué es ese ruido? ¿Hay alguien durmiendo? ¿Qué fuck es eso que suena? Pollo, ¿qué es eso que suena, güey? ¿Hay alguien durmiendo aquí?
Steve? Steve?
Huh? Oh, no.
Ah, el vato que está contándole se durmió.
Indians surrounded me from all sides.
Se durmió en la cantina, viejo, y yo aquí buscándolo. ¿Quién es?
Indians?
They were Indians.
No. I just wanted to make sure Steve was paying attention. Now, where was I?
You were following the Daltons through a swamp?
That's right. See, Steve? Dwight's paying attention.
No, I'm listening. I was just resting my eyes.
So, where was I?
The Daltons.
Right. See, there's a reason so many outlaw gangs are made up of brothers. Being a brother is a very sacred thing. It's a bond like no other.
Viejo? Bueno, aquí no es. Esto se dice por acá.
Bounty hunters! Stop that, son bitch!
So did you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet, but I did find a few of their cousins. You Kansans breed like rabbits. More Smiths or Heimhoffers or who knows what.
Carajo, me mataron. Uf.
Bounty hunters!
Stop that, son bitch!
Somebody kill that son bitch!
But hell, what's more important than family? I bet Ben knows what I'm talking about.
Te pillo por dinamita.
Bring it on! Massacre him!
No manches, ¿cómo me mata ese tipo, viejo? ¡Ay, qué horror!
Stop that, son bitch!
How many of us is he gonna kill?
I think he's scared.
Kill that goddamn bounty hunter!
Ok.
You're a dead man! Somebody kill that sumbitch! I think I win! Bury him in the swamp!
Puta, viejo.
He'll kill us all! Kill Greaves! Die, you damn bounty hunter! Show yourself, coward! Shoot, I dare you! Oh, now what? You can't get me! Damn! Ah! Death is too good for him!
Ok. Mucho ganqueo aquí, Mucho puñetero enemigo. Bueno, aquí ya son todos. ¿A dónde está, güey? Ah, mírale, está acá arriba, viejo. Ay, cabrón.
Middle-ate that sucker!
Manches, un montón de enemigos, viejo. ¿Dónde está? Puta madre, voy a tener que ir a buscar. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás, desgraciado? ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde puñetas está? Está acá lejos. Ya lo vi.
it for you. It's you or me.
Mierda. ¿Dónde puta madre está, viejo? Ah, ya lo vi. Pegar bolitas. Ok. Ya se activaron los otros.
That's it for you. That gave me a goddamn headache.
Hell's a coming. I'm still standing. Oh, you ready for a belly full of buckshot?
I knew those Dalton boys were out there somewhere, standing together against anyone who would threaten them.
Uy, esos son como mini bosses. Hola, Snake.
That's when I saw it. A goddamn steamboat.
A steamboat in a swamp?
Yeah, Steve, but this wasn't much more than a wreck, really.
Creo
How
que
did
ya
a
vamos a
damn
acabarlo.
steamboat end up in the swamps?
Guess it floated off during the flood of '89.
Now, was it a stern wheeler or a side wheeler?
What? Does that really make a difference, Steve? It was a steamboat with a
Con un
goddamn
puñetero
army on
gordo.
board. It was then that a fusillade of bullets come raining down from on high, and those vigilantes who accompanied me weren't anywhere to be found. But among those men that were shooting at me, I thought I saw some familiar faces.
Nos echamos al segundo. Nos echamos al tercero.
It's you or me.
Echamos al cuarto. No vislumbra otro. Que ya lo escuché.
I'm ending you.
Creo que ya está limpio el patio por aquí, ¿eh? Por si las moscas, vamos a volar esto. Sí, vámonos. Puta, no.
Somewhere up there, the Daltons were waiting on me.
Brother, I'm gonna make you pay for that.
Sounds like you don't give up too easy.
That's the kind of man I am, Ben. I set out to do something. I do it. Surrender just ain't in my nature. Plus, I'm stubborn as hell.
Whoa! You can't hide from me.
Penetrante. Creo que tengo habilidad, ¿verdad? No.
One sorry son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you know you can't beat me.
Ok. Ahora sí tengo una mejora. Ah, vamos a desbloquear este, ¿eh? A ver qué hace esto. No, quiero esto, mira. Más suma al apuntar, viejo. ¡Ey! ¿Por qué no puedo? No, todavía no puedo. Falsa alarma. Carajo, viejo, es un laberinto esto.
Right about then, much to my relief, the vigilantes finally arrived. Their leader motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck, pointing me directly at the Daltons. I finally had them, after months of dogged pursuit. But it turned out that they had me.
Ah, cabrón.
I'm sending you to hell.
Me traicionaron los Marshalls. O los ¿cómo se llama?
Daltons had played me like a fish. Apparently, the vigilantes were on their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me alive. But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
Well, yeah, but I was in a
Did you hear about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world.
You're talking about the Titanic. If you ask me, it's too blessed big. I don't think it'll even float.
So anyway...
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say that the Titanic is unsafe.
Oh, God.
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Greaves?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark. I was coughing up smoke and pretty damn pissed. I was done playing games with those boys. It was time to settle this once and for all.
Puta, ¿quién me dispara, viejo? ¿Quién carajo me dispara, hombre? Este carro hasta arriba de uno. Solo un montón, viejo.
Bob and Grat weren't about to come at me one at a time. They were in this together. Two brothers side by side, determined to take me down. Confident that this time the odds were on their side.
Ay Dios, nos matamos juntos, qué bárbaro. Oh no, les digo que de este juego lo que más detesté fueron los duelos estúpidos. No tiene nada que ver esto. Malditos duelos innecesarios. Acerca la mano, cabrón. Uy, no, qué horror. No, es imposible esto, carajo. Uf. Che hueva. Terrible esta mierda.
They got it wrong. A sad end for those two. If they'd only known that Emmett was still alive despite his wounds. Paroled 14 years later, he moved to California and sold real estate and lived off the legend of that fateful day. And the tragic death of his two brothers.
A ver.
My own brothers died tragically as well, truth be told.
Episodio 7. Puta, creo que ese es el final, ahora sí.
It was 1868, and me and my older brothers were pulling a tidy profit running cattle into Juarez, Mexico. One night after my brothers retired for the evening, I found a little poker game in a cantina with a couple of cowboys. And I just couldn't lose. I even won an old Spanish coin that had to be 100 years old. Well, I was mighty pleased with myself the next morning as my brothers and I rode for Texas. But before we crossed the border, those cowboys caught up with us. It was Johnny Ringo, Roscoe Bob Bryant, and another asshole named Jim. They wanted their money back and everything else we had, including our lives, as those boys didn't want us coming for them later. Bob put that old Spanish coin in my mouth and said, "I won't have it said that I left you with nothing, boy." Well, those horses bolted, and there we hung as those bastards rode away. The branch finally snapped under the weight of the three of us, but being my older brothers were bigger and heavier, they were already dead. And right then I swore to myself that I would avenge them. Ringo you know about. But Bob eluded me, until I heard he was riding with the Wild Bunch.
A ver, pinta que esos
I've
pollo,
been
ese es
on
el
their
último
trail for
capítulo.
months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains. Led by Butch Cassidy, they were a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains from Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid, and that murderous hombre I was tracking, Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Were you a part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I wanted Bryant all to myself. I'd heard about a large shipment of gold being transported to Wilcox, Wyoming on the Overland Flyer. They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop. Well, I assumed the Wild Bunch was likely in the still intact part of the train.
Puta, me morí
above.
por caída, no me la puedo creer. Increíble. ¿Qué tan mierda? Ah, es por aquí, carajo.
So I had no choice but to make my way up through the passenger cars dangling down. I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers.
Ok.
My ears are still ringing from blowing up that ridge.
What'd you say?
Well, I
Who's that
made my
son of
way
a
off
bitch?
unscathed and came
Goddamn
upon a few
Pinkerton?
members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them. From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route. But first, I would need to get my ass out of there.
Ah, sí es por acá, viejo.
I jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall. I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados. Outside, inside, any way I could, I made my way towards my prey.
God damn you! Get out of here!
Well, what about the passengers?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day.
Ok.
You'll die for this, you hear me?
Come and get me, you got the gun!
Ok.
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death. Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could.
Rule the day!
Come out, you yellow bastard! You're done.
You just met your match. Gotcha.
¿Dónde estás, perro?
Time to fill
Está
you
arriba.
full of lead.
A cagar bolitas. ¿Y ahora? Ah, por aquí.
Now you're in
times, it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
Hay una pepa cerca. ¿Qué salió ahí? ¿Hay una qué? Ah, ya, vámonos. No sé qué carajo dijo. Hay una pepa cerca, dijo. No, por aquí no es. Por aquí tampoco. No sé, por aquí.
I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a hand.
You mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
Help? From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the wild bunch all by my lonesome, as usual.
Who the hell is that?
He's out of here! Kill that motherfucker!
Get cover! Retreat!
Ya aguantan tantito. Lo que pasa es que mi hija salió en el cuadro de honor, está entre los mejores promedios de su escuela.
He's killing everybody! Ready to meet your maker.
He'll kill us all!
Murderer! Death is coming for you.
Gonna gut you like a
Perfecto, viejo.
My guess is those dime novels didn't portray this as it happened, did they?
Persiga al grupo salvaje.
Only a few stragglers were left, and I had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on old Bob's trail.
Vamos.
Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nosed Curry.
Who was he?
The fastest gun in the gang.
Ay,
Right
qué
after Sundance,
carajo
I
con
mean.
los duelos
And
viejos,
Kid
qué horror.
Curry. And maybe Elsie Lay. though some folks might dispute that.
Ay, no puede ser, viejo. Ay, carajo. Ahora que lo hago bien, no me hice a un ladito. Ay, qué horror, viejo.
On that very same day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind.
Sí, es que aquí está muy raro, güey. La verdad que el juego está precioso, me gustó mucho, pero los duelos, la verdad que son asquerosos. No es la onda.
They ended up living down there for many years, but I'm sure you already know all about
Quitando eso, el
that.
juego está perfecto, güey. Está bastante bien. Más zoom al apuntar, contén la respiración y apunta, obtendrás un mejor zoom si mantienes la mira fija en un solo blanco. ¿Okay?
I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, as I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
Deme un momento, por favor.
That Kid Curry's kinda crazy, ain't he?
Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado.
We're under fire!
Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down.
I'm done with you.
Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts.
Okay. Busca pistas.
And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific.
No, la verdad, pollo, que de este juego lo único que no me gustó fueron los duelos, viejo. Se me hacen muy... Pero quita eso que es cosa de
nada. The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports.
El juego para mí es precioso, viejo. Yo le pongo de calificación un 9.5. No alcanza el 10 por los duelos puñeteros. No, Yeti ya se fue, viejo, Yeti. Yeti está en todos.
Kid Curry was considered the
Impide
wildest
que
of
la
the wild
banda
bunch.
vuele el
It was
puente.
said that he fathered 85 bastard
Y este nos ha
children,
abandonado,
though
señores.
some say it was only 5.
No es del agrado este juego, culeros.
Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was going to rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me.
No mames, 1 hora, en serio. Qué barbaridad, mano, no me espantes.
The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards. A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
Don't you blow us up now.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Hijo, no tengo puñetera idea de qué. Ah, bueno, tengo aquí.
What the hell?
But the wild bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Guess there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one. Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
Carajo, no puede ser que falle.
You ain't beating me, boy!
Uf, viejo, ¿con qué me dispara? Una metralleta, lo que tiene, ¿qué carajo tiene?
Son of a bitch.
¡Carajo! Cepillado.
Well, he's way bigger than cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
Están medio pendejados estos bichos, Uy, que estoy peor, viejo.
Come at you, yellow bastard!
Ok.
Hell's a coming.
So, what happened then?
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
Ok. Muy bien.
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
Creo que estoy yendo bien, Puta. Uf. Rifada que me acabo de dar, Uf. Soberana rifada que me acabo de dar.
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. As actually there was a fourth charge impeding my progress. Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear.
This son of a bitch is loco! Somebody really pissed this son of a bitch off! Why don't somebody shoot him?
Okay.
I guess you just wanna die!
¿Dónde estás, cabrón?
Get out here! Give it up now! I'll let you go! God damn you!
A ver, nuevo nivel.
This ain't right! Show yourself, coward! You ain't killing me!
So I proceeded onward. I realized that that way just wasn't gonna work. I needed an alternate path forward.
Ay, Dios. Busca un camino de no sé qué para llegar al otro lado. Cabrón, llega al mismo lugar. ¿Será por aquí? No, no es por aquí. ¿Dónde es? Ah, sí tengo que ir por ahí, ¿no? ¿Será que con un salto? Pollo, aquí con un salto. Salto, a ver. ¡Uy! Cuidado. Salto, viejo, gracias.
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. It was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it. The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it, but no. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer. I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment.
Que se me estoy corriendo como un loco y no sé. Ay, Dios mío.
Of course, I was successful, or clearly I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today. Naturally, I removed the
la pude haber
last
apagado
dynamite
desde que estaba corriendo, pero no la...
Well, it was a touching reunion.
No se me ocurrió, viejo.
But by this time, I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass as I was not a young man anymore.
El Johnny Ringo. Uy, viejo, no morí de puro milagro, viejo.
Kill that SOB! Make him bleed!
Send him to perdition!
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely, they found me.
Hell is that guy? He's crazy. Kid Curry asked me.
Shoot him nuttier than a damn fruitcake! Where'd you learn that? Vengeance is mine!
Puta. Uy, Dios, no, la cagué. La cagué en grandes.
Who the hell is that guy? He's crazy. Kid Curry asked me.
Nuttier than a damn fruitcake! He's tearing right through us! Hey, we know where you're hiding!
Ay,
Shoot
Dios.
that asshole! He's a cold-blooded killer!
Uy, carajo, hay otro acá arriba.
Get around him.
I'll blow you right out of there! This son of a bitch is pissing me off!
Puta. ¿De dónde sale ese pinche negro, güey?
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this tunnel and pretty well shielded.
Kid Curry. Seguramente voy a tener que bordearlo.
Can't believe you keep missing.
Carajo, pégale. Malditos pistoleros duales. Puta, ¿y ahora qué hay que hacer, güey?
I think he's scared!
Luckily, I had located some dynamite.
This is the last mistake
I still,
you'll
however,
ever
had my
make.
work cut out for me.
Are you kidding me? You know who I am? Time for you to lay down and die. Damn!
No, no mames, no le hago daño, güey.
You can't beat me.
No le hago daño.
What are you? Yellow?
le hago daño, güey. A ver, aquí. Me morí, viejo. Tremendo manco.
It's not fair! Do you know who I am?
Ah, es que le dispara el tipo le dispara la dinamita. No choca con la piedrita. El puñeta le dispara le dispara a la dinamita.
Shit! Time for you to lay down and die. Get out, you yellow man!
Puta madre, cara, no puede ser. Ay, Dios. Hola,
Stand still so I can kill you! You can't beat me! Damn!
Fallé, viejo.
Guess you had enough, huh?
No mames, le dispara, viejo. Hola, Willy. Le dispara, viejo, le dispara. Si le tarda en soltarla, estalla.
You can't hide forever! Do you know who I am? Shit! I gotta reload?
A mí se me hace que tengo que acercarme allá, viejo.
This is the last mistake you'll ever make!
Ahí
Show
está.
yourself, you coward! You can't beat me! Am I out of bullets already? Are you kidding me?
Quizá.
It's not fair! Shit! Stand still so I can kill you! Ah! Get out of here!
No, me quedé seco.
Hold him off while I reload! You know who I am? You can't hide forever! Damn it, I need some help here! Come on, boys! Take this bitch out! He's done! Had enough? It's not fair! You can't beat me! Are you kidding me?
Gonna make you bleed!
Beat
Gonna cut you a new
Give me a hand here, goddammit! Stand still so I can kill you!
Puta, me quedé a nada de matarlo.
You're gonna bleed!
Ay, no manches, Oye, ¿y este qué? ¿Qué me atacó un oso? ¿Qué fue, güey? Qué mamada, viejo, la verdad.
What are you? Yellow? Stand still so I can kill you!
zona, pero ya sé que es aquí.
Come on, boys! Take this sucker down! This is the last mistake you'll ever make! Guess you had enough, huh? Time for you to lay down and die. Where's your cocksucker? Move it, boys! You can't beat me!
Puta, salieron, ¿verdad? Este es como el Génesis. En último momento me lo cargué. Ese era como el Génesis. El Némesis de aquí.
Kidding me? You know who I am? Beat fat bastard! Give me a hand here, goddammit! Shit!
Eventually, I brought that tunnel down.
Listo, viejo.
And that's when I met Kid Curry himself. He had decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally.
¿Qué manco eres? Ay, ¿qué onda, Foca? O se me hace que alguien hizo una cuenta con el vato, ¿verdad?
Fast as he was, I was just a bit faster. And as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He shouted at me, "Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him."
Ay, cabrón.
Those were his last words.
¿Qué le dije de mi técnica? Infalible, pollito. Infalible esa técnica, pollo, Grande pollo. El pollo ahí dando los consejos, carajo, viejos. Dando los consejos, el pollo, carajo. No tengo nada aquí, Oye, no era el final ese pollo, carajo. No, Willy, yo te saludé, Willy. ¿Qué pasa, Willy? ¿Qué te cuentas, Willy? ¿Qué tal la escuela? Cuéntalo todo, hermano. Siéntate con libertad y cuéntanos qué ha pasado. ¿Qué pasó con la flaca rica? ¿Te fuiste al motel? ¿Qué pasó ahí? ¿Mordiste el durazno? ¿Qué onda? No te limites, Willy. Cuéntanos, carajo, cuéntanos. Y después masacras a la familia del pollo. Te ando matando pollo. Maldita sea, episodio 8. Ah, Dios. Que si ya vieron el nuevo DLC del Ring. Otro DLC del Ring. Qué hueva, carajo. Qué hueva, huevísima, Te los digo ya, qué hueva. Hueva total. No lo he visto, pero lo voy a ver al rato. Hola, dejo, ¿cómo va la run? Pues creo que ese es el último capítulo. Sale rey sin nombre, lo revivieron. ¿Y le pusieron nombre de perdida esta vez o tal cual? Va a ser como en DC2, 3 DLCs. ¿What? Dice Willy tal cual, dice. ¿Cómo? Pollo, ese es el último capítulo. Carajo, qué flojera, viejo. Uy, ¿qué es eso?
I confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way.
Pinche pollo, dijiste que eran 7 capítulos, eran como 7 capítulos, pollo. Pollo, nos estás aquí estafando, pollo. Pollo trolero, como siempre, pollo, señores. Pollo no pone orden. Uy. ¿Y ese quién es ese Papá Noel? Entre 9 y 7, carajo, pollo, no me jodas, en serio. Pollo. A ver. Vamos a rajamadre, señores, vamos a rajamadre aquí.
Now wait a second. How'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this.
Capítulo 8, pollo, y no puedo acabar por tu culpa, pollo. La leyenda dice... ¿Y ese quién es? Que podía parar el tren con la mirada. Pues puta,
They
ya ni
hopped
yo,
the freight
güey.
train having heard
Se
there
han
was a
superado
big
aquí,
payroll in the express safe. So, I hopped the same train. The James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head.
¿Pa dónde, señores? Ahí hay un párroco asomándose. No, es una tela ahí.
Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached
James
that.
Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell?
Cagar bolitas.
Hit him! You rule the day. This asshole don't know who he's up against.
Oye, o es mi imaginación, o el arma ya... ¡Uy! La dinamita, viejo. O mi arma hace buen daño, viejo. Antes no mataba de un tiro, ahora mato de un tiro, viejo. Escopetero cepillado. Conmigo no hay bromas, cabrón. Conmigo no hay bromas.
Anyway, excuse me, Ben. Where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you.
Bueno, ¿y ahora qué? Libera el tren. Ah, por aquí. ¿Por qué está así esto?
I never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
El final es corto, pero está bien difícil porque los enemigos son transparentes. ¿Qué? Mames, pollo, no mames, pollo, no estés ahí.
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him.
¿Por qué voy como en cámara lenta? Qué
Oh, you gotta
desesperante,
be
viejo.
kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the bar.
But you seriously think that tired old man went toe-to-toe with Jesse James?
Oye, estoy repitiendo
Well,
todo.
that's better. Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof.
Puta, me mataron, viejo. Carajo. Me pegaron un tiro en la cabeza, viejo.
At some point, some bitch saw me and shouted out, "It's a damn Pinkerton!"
It's a damn Pinkerton!
Now, I never worked for that limey cop.
Ay, no puede
But I
ser,
guess they
carajo.
assumed I was one of
Voy a
his
tener que andar
assassins.
irme de rápido y cepillármelas.
It was a rickety ride and quite
Meten mucho daño,
precarious.
viejo. Que traen sus pinches revólveres dobles, güey. Igual Wilding ahí de revólver, Uy. Asómate, asómate, asómate. Asómate, puñetas, asómate.
Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. So it's no wonder each and every
Puta
asshole
madre,
on
me
that
caí,
train
viejo.
wanted me dead.
Me acabo de volver a caer, hombre.
It was
Esto es
definitely
increíble.
safer on the inside of the train.
Está difícil esta parte, Yo creo que este es el final ya, porque sí está algo cañero. Mira, que se asoma aquí. Show yourself. Y el problema es que me caigo del tren,
You don't want to mess with us! Get out here!
¡Uy! Me vuelvo a caer del tren, viejo.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else, aren't they? Why is that, I wonder?
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember it.
I bet you are.
Asómate, asómate, asómate.
You can't fight James, gang!
Míralo, ahí está. ¿Por qué hacen como gallina ya? Es el tiroteo,
Had enough?
Hijo, qué parte tan difícil, Mierda, tengo que ir por afuera todavía.
Time to fill you full of lead.
¿Dónde estás? Asómate. Asómate. Puta, fallé. Le voy a tener que disparar en los huevos. Puta, en los huevos.
You just hit your match.
Hijo de puta, güey. Muy rápido. ¡Ay, el árbol, viejo!
You better hide.
¿Dónde está el tío huevo?
Yeah, you know you can't beat me.
¿Y dónde está escondido el mamón este?
I
I can kill you with either hand.
Pegar bolitas. Puta madre.
Drunk with blood. Goddamn law dog.
Mira, mientras no salga esos que parecen los Pénesis, todo va a estar bien, bien.
Shoot that stupid son of a bitch.
¿Dónde estás?
I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward.
Aquí me lo va a cargar. Perro.
Son of a bitch.
Uy. Aquí está, míralo. No pasa la bala. Ahora sí. Ya está. Entonces aquí dijo.
I wondered if I was ever gonna find the front of that train. Or the bastard I was after. Jesse hired a damn army after Northfield. Guess he didn't want to be outgunned like that ever again. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Well, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
Puta viejo, ¿cómo lo mato a este cabrón?
I'm putting you down.
No le hago daño. Ay, Dios mío. ¿Será que tengo que...? ¡Uy! ¡No, hombre! Me van a hacer repetir todo, viejo. No me van a hacer repetir todo.
Takes a while.
Puta, no le hace daño, viejo. Estoy muy lejos. Lejísimo, viejo. Lejísimo.
Hey, gotta reload.
Qué mal no es por aquí, güey. Chinga su madre, ay, qué desesperante. Ay. Puede ser. Yo la verdad lo único que no me gustó de este juego son los duelos, güey. Se me hace muy estúpidos esos duelos. Pero fuera de eso todo lo demás está bastante bien, la verdad.
Well, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Guess I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
Ay, Dios, otra vez, viejo.
You're done. And I gotta reload again. I'm putting you down.
Malditos estorbos de cajones. Agáchate, mierda. Ay, qué hueva, viejo. Nah, los duelos son una mierda, pollo. Los duelos son una mierda. Es lo único mierda del juego, güey. Los duelos, güey. Todo lo demás está chingón, güey. La neta. Carajo, carajo. Pasa, mierda, pasa.
Takes a while. You're dead.
Carajo, es que los pinches cajones son un estorbo. No, yo no voy a jugar ningún Call of Juarez. La neta que no, güey. Paso, güey. Si todos van a tener esta mamada, güey, yo los paso. A ver, ¿dónde está ese culero, güey? No lo veo. Aquí estoy todavía.
Hey, gotta reload.
Aquí no, aquí.
I'm putting you down.
Aquí está Don Pitirijas. No le hice daño. Ay, qué flojera, viejo.
Gotta reload again. Get down.
Ahí está. Cuidado, cuidado. Que se le cabe la bala.
God damn, this takes a while.
Vaya. Carajo, ya era hora, viejo.
Just shoot him for Christ's sake.
Puta.
Well, that's a first.
Pues puta, con sus pistolas dobles, viejo. Ay, Dios, ¿quién fue? Oh. Que notes esa exageración de enemigos, viejo. Mira, vean hasta dónde estaba la dinamita y me hace daño, güey. Mamadas. Mamadas. Mucha mamada aquí.
think I winged it! You don't want to mess with us!
Ay, puta madre, no puede ser. Uf. La neta ya empezó a detestar el juego, güey. Eso lo digo en serio, güey.
You know who we are! Son of a bitch! You can't fight the James gang! Blew out my damn eardrums! Kill that missile! God damn, that was loud! Oh, he's out of his mind! Shoot that stupid son of a bitch!
Ay, pues puta madre.
You don't want to mess with us! Bastard can shoot! You know who we are!
No mames, no mames, no mames, no mames. No mames, güey. Ay, carajo, viejo. Uf.
Run! You can't fight the James gang! Like for assholes who can't shoot! You don't want to mess with us! Yes, we had enough!
¿Viste qué, viejo? Qué desesperante, señores. Qué juego más mierda para el ganqueo, se los digo en serio. Mira, puta, ni he salido y ya me están... Ni he avanzado y ya me están... Vamos a matarles a la distancia.
Shoot that stupid son of a bitch!
Me va a quedar aquí,
You can't hide from me! You can't fight James gang! You don't want to mess with us!
Son un madrero, cabrón. Son un madrero, güey.
Son of a bitch! You know who we are? Shoot that stupid! He's cutting us down like cordwood! You can't fight James gang!
Puta. Que salen un madrero, viejo. No dejan de salir, güey.
You don't want to mess with us!
verga por usar esta madre, carajo. Bueno, por el vuelo iba a pasar más épicamente. O sea, solo lo usé, maté a uno y ya está, dejaron de salir. Tremenda mierda de juego en esta parte, veo, Hijo de puta, y va a salir otro. Toma, toma, hijo de puta.
I was looking for Jim and shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James himself.
Son of a bitch! Brother, I'm gonna make you pay for that!
If I'm going out, I'm taking you with me.
Ay, puta madre, es que si no es un...
That was too damn close.
Pues siguen saliendo cabrones.
You can't hide from me!
Creo que ya no. La cagué bien, agarré.
Death is coming for you.
Ahí está.
There sure were a lot of men determined to die that day.
Show yourself, coward! You'll die for this, you hear me?
I'll kill you! You can run!
It was then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of the damn train.
Ay, Dios, es que no. Ya. Terminó odiando al juego, viejo. Se los digo ya. No puede ser, viejo.
I could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
Brinca, hijo de...
You had a showdown with Jesse James?
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford.
Yeah, Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you. Yeah, I didn't kill Jesse James.
Asquerosos duelos pulqueros.
Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
No, el juego
What
está
about
bien,
that
güey.
Jim fella?
Pero
What
los
happened to
duelos
him?
de esa mamá
I figured he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head.
Nada que ver.
That bastard slipped
La neta
away
ya lo quiero
again.
acabar, güey.
I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
Está bueno para una vuelta nomás, güey. Creo que este ha de ser el último capítulo, ¿no? Pollos, ya se fue el pollo, puñetas.
After my showdown with Jesse,
¿Cuánto le
I
falta,
continued
pollo?
to track his brother, Frank, and that son of a bitch Jim. I followed those bastards into the high mountains as they were going to
No
ground.
mames.
What mountains would that be?
Somewhere in the Ozarks, I believe. The perfect place to hide out from the authorities.
A ver. Ah, no mames, me faltan dos, me falta este y el epílogo. Nah, lo voy a dejar acá, viejo. Lo voy a dejar acá y la verdad dudo transmitir el final. Ya lo transmito dentro de una semana, qué sé yo, viejo. Lo dejo acá. Ya llevamos 3 horas, ya estoy aburrido, estoy asqueado de tanta cepillada que me han dado, señores. Nos vemos mañana. Cuídense mucho. Gracias por estar aquí. Hasta luego. Abrazo para todos. Vámonos.